Okay, call Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Wakar Kwadash. My name is Lamadia, and I want to give double honors first to the elders apostle of Great Millstone. Also, Shalom to the sincere believers of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. And the premise of this video is going to be on impulsiveness and ruling your spirit. So the inspiration was drawn from the brother Manata Zakbar from, GMS, South Carolina. And as I was listening to his video, something he said that, made me want to do this video. And, the brother said, sit your ass down. And that should be the title to this video. Sit your ass down. Because, a lot of times, Jake, brothers coming into the faith, they find themselves in a lot of fucked up situation. And the first thing they want to say is, oh, nah, it's Satan. Yeah, it is Satan. Satan's fucking with you. Satan's plaguing your mind because you're being too emotional. So a lot of the time Satan fucks with you because sometimes brothers are too in tune with their emotions. Is it an emotional thing when you go through things? Of course it is. It's not a comfortable thing, but sometimes you got to check out of your emotions, because the more you get in tune with your emotions, all that does is open up more portals for Satan to fuck with you. So rather than overly dwelling on the things that's bad, you should, think of the things that you do have and the things that you are blessed with. And, that's so, I was watching this elder brother video and it sparked a thought, and I decided to just say, fuck it, let me push record while I'm on my coffee break at work. This is a good video. Go ahead and watch it. And I'm going to read a few scriptures. This is 1 Peter 4:15 down to 16. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other man's matters. Because some of you guys be like, you're going through hell, and when you listen to why they in the situation, you come to find out, or you come to the conclusion, is they put themselves in that situation. Rather than maneuvering around the situation, they feed into it. And they find themselves in situation that's uncomfortable. Because you gotta learn the art of deterrence. Because Satan's gonna come at you on all angles, but you gotta learn how to deter it. Don't feed into it. Now, verse 16. If any man suffer as a Christian, now a Christian is referencing as a believer in Yahweh Shah. That's a brother in the faith. Now it says, yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on this behalf, because the suffering, the persecution is gonna begin, and we're gonna get a lot of us are gonna get grabbed up, detained. Some brothers are gonna be martyrs for Yahweh Shah, and when things like that happen, we glorify the Most High. That's the things you want to suffer for the truth's sake. Now, Proverbs 16:32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Yeah, so you got to learn how to rule your anger. Yes, all around us, there's things that's triggering and that will excite your anger, of course. But that's when self-control, keeping your frame, comes in. You don't gotta be impulsive and explode. You know, here it is, you need a job, but you explode and have episodes on the job site, and you wonder why you're not working. And then you want to say Satan, why you not working? Or Esau's the devil. Yeah, he is the devil, but that's not why you're not working. You're not working because you on the job causing havoc, giving people dirty looks. You know, you got to learn deterrence. And the scripture speaks about a carnal mind. The word carnal is from the Latin. Look it up. It's from the Latin carne. It means flesh. A person that is of the flesh, that's a person that, respond off the flesh. That's a person that's impulsive. That's a person that lacks faith. Like the account with Thomas. Thomas literally said for him to believe that Yahushua was resurrected, he had to see the wounds in Yahushua's flesh. And for him to see it, he had to see it through his eyes. And the eyes comprised of what? The flesh. So those are examples of being carnal. Now, Proverbs 29:11. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in to afterwards. Because you ain't got to always say what's on your mind. You got to learn how to be invisible, discreet. And there's a time and place for everything. You know, when you out and about in the world, you got to learn how to be invisible. Now, that phrase, I took that from the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. What was it? The Revenant? If I'm not mistaken, The Revenant, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And he has said to his son, he was saying, tell him you have to learn how to be invisible. Meaning to go undetected. Stay out the way. That's what I'm implying by being invisible. And I leave you with this. Proverbs 25:28. He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down. So the guy that have no rule or control over his own spirit is like a city broken down. And it says, and without wars. Now, in ancient times, what was the purpose of having wars? To keep the enemy out from being attacked. So a person that have no control over their mind is as a person without wars, meaning anything could come in. Anything could come in your mind and you react towards it. There's no walls blocking off these spirits from entering your mind. So you pretty much possess. That defense is not up. And the defense, you're supposed to be combating these thoughts with the scriptures. But if you're not being spiritual, what's going to happen is you're going to be carnal. And then from being carnal, you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble that you cannot get yourself out of unless it's the mercy of the Most High. But the point is, these things could be deterred if you remain spiritual. So I'm going to close with that, and I'm going to say, Kohalayim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem V'Kal Kodash, Shalom.